Today's video is going to be my top all matte eyeshadow palette recommendations. So let's get into the video. These aren't in any particular order, by the way. So one of the first matte palettes that I recommend is the Sonia Kashuk Ion Neutral Matte number 2. These shadows are really good. You can see like I have really made a dent in these shadows. So if you're someone who wants to start using some, getting some all matte palettes, or you feel like you might need just an all matte palette, they're really good for just deepening up looks, for transitions, to having complete looks, especially if you're someone who likes more colorful or shimmery shadows. Like, you really need to have a good matte palette in your collection. And if you don't want to spend a ton of money, this is from Sonia Kashuk. I think it's about $11.99 and you can get that at Target. Next is the, and I love this palette. This is the Too Faced Just Peachy mattes, and there's like little peaches here. The packaging is amazing on this, and this is what the shadows look like. So if you are a warm tone lover, you like those matte shadows, this is a great option for you. One of them has a little bit of a sheen to it, but the rest are all fully matte. It does smell like peaches and cream. These shadows perform amazing. I highly recommend this palette. Next is a set. So these are the It Cosmetics Naturally Pretty Volume 1, and then there's a Naturally Pretty Romantics, which is Volume 2. These are both all matte palettes. The thing that I really love about these palettes are the colors in here are not traditional matte shades. Like, you can see you've got a lot of purples in here, a blue, a few like a berry tones. So this is a great palette to have if you are someone who likes color, who wants to get deep, in-depth looks, and not just your smoky eye type thing. This is a great one. And then the next Naturally Pretty Romantics I really love, because you got a lot of interesting things going on here. You have sort of this like moss sea green color, some deeper purples, a couple taupey colors. So I really feel like this is a great palette to have in your collection. Next is the, and this is new, this is the Tarte Clay Play Face Shaping Palette. First of all, her shadows always smell good. So it looks like this, and this is not just an eyeshadow palette. There's some face products here too, but I used this shade in the crease for one of my looks, and it was really nice. So, and this is new. I actually got this on one of those like Sephora weekly wows for like $20-something. I think it's in the $40 range. Good palette. Next is the Balm Meet Matte Nude, and there's 3 of them. There's Meet Matte Nude, Meet Matrimony, and then like Meet Matador. I don't have that one, but the Meet Matte Nude, you can see I've used this a lot. There's some really great matte shades going on in here, especially you have like this yellow, you have sort of this taupey color, so that's that one. And then in the Meet Matrimony, you have some of these like berry shades happening here, and then a really dark matte black, and this matte pink that I use quite a bit. The next group of matte palettes, okay, I get what I'm about to say is going to blow your mind, but these are the Viseart palettes. These do retail for $80 a piece, but you can get them on different websites, like on sales or something. It is something that, these are pro shadows. They perform like pro shadows. And if you're a makeup lover, if you're really into doing makeup, it's something that I suggest investing in. It would be a time to use like your VIB or like a coupon or something. I have 3 of them. I have the 04 Dark Mattes. This is a very unique matte palette to see, you know, all these really dark matte colors. If you do any darker colors, or if you are of a deeper skin tone, these are really going to change the way that you get to use transitions in matte palettes. Or, I'm sorry, yeah, I know what I was talking about. I love what's going on in here. I absolutely love it. You have sort of this like army green color. You know, you've got these reddish, orangish shades, these true deep purples. This is amazing. And the quality of these shadows is outrageous. 08 Editorials. Now, I really love colorful shadows, and I feel like if you are a colorful shadow lover, having this colorful matte palette is going to take those looks to the next level, because you can build up the looks. I mean, seriously, look at those. You can build up the looks, you know, from the bottom and really bring those colors out. You can do some fun things with the pop of color on the lower lash line. So this, I think, if you're really a color lover and an eyeshadow lover, this is definitely a palette to have in your collection. Number 10, Warm Mattes. And these are just neutral matte shades, and then you have a few warm shadows in here. And I always wondered if it if the peachy mattes kind of looked similar. So let's see what, you know, actually no. There's really more berry going on down here. So that's cool. I didn't know for sure. I never compared them. I did want to pick up the cool mattes, but honestly, in having these palettes from It Cosmetics, the thing that I was attracted to with the cool mattes is really some of the the greener and there was a pink shade in there, but I have those in the It Cosmetics and also in the Balm, so I really don't need that. It's $80, so I'm actually not going to get that one. And then the last set of matte palettes that I really am excited for and I use and I love is the Kat Von D Shade and Light. This is like, some people love this or some people hate this. I absolutely love this. You've got a warm section, a cool section, a neutral section. I've used this like so many times, you can't even really tell. I've used this so many times. And then I actually just more recently picked up, she had some quads, some all matte quads. And the first one I got was the Shade and Light Contour Quad in Plum. And you can see what's happening there. It's like pinky plums. And I really love this when I make, you know, having the colorful purple look. And you can use this on its own to make a great look. But these mattes are great, and with these just little bits of color, it just takes it to the next level. And then because she's like discontinuing certain things, I think it's because they want to go vegan. So some of the stuff that isn't 100% vegan, she's getting rid of. So I have found like these have been on sale at Sephora, normally $22. I think I got this for 11, 15. I got it for 15. Maybe it was normally 25, something like that. I got this one for 15, and then I also picked up the Rust, and it was on sale for 15, and then I had that VIB, you know, 20% off on top of that. And this is what this looks like. I'm so excited for this. At Marshall's, they had all these there for sale, and so I scooped up the other two that I didn't have, and they were $9.99. And so this is the one in the greens, Sage, and you can see very interesting colors happening there, and they're all matte. And then the last one I picked up, which I wasn't going to pick up, but it was kind of like, well, it's at Marshall's and it's like kind of part of the set, and it is the one in Smoke. I don't often do like a true smoky eye, but now that I'm doing more tutorials, I feel like people ask me to do them, so this would be a nice addition to my collection. And this is the Quad in Smoke. And you can see this is such a gorgeous taupey color. I just love that. And sort of like a really cool toned thing happening here. Okay, so those are my recommendations for my top all matte eyeshadow palettes. If you have a particular matte palette that you're using that I didn't mention, go ahead and leave me a comment below. If you like this type of video, please give me a thumbs up. I'd love to have you become one of my Monets. And if you want to do that, you just hit the subscribe button. And I hope that this was informative and helpful. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!